So I don't know why I'm glowing red. Am I glowing? I don't know. Because I have red on red. But I know I don't have any makeup on. I look like crap. But this is more of like a vlog type of thing. Sorry, I'm looking at behind me. But my rabbit had babies last night, and I know a lot of you guys enjoyed my DIY rabbit cage video and my animal videos with my turtles. Like him right there. So I thought I would just do a little video because my rabbit had babies and it was like insane. It was like the longest 3 hours of my entire life. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So my rabbit Daisy, I'll show them right now. So that is Daisy outside of the cage, and that's Dexter in the cage. They had a brief romance together on April 11th, and it's May, is it May 13th today? It's May 13th today, it's my guy's birthday. And so I guess 31 days later they had a baby together. Oh, that was great that I just got that on camera. So they had 3 little babies last night at 10 p.m. and she was in her cage around 6 o'clock, and I went over to her cage to give her some treats because I hadn't seen her in a while. Well, not a while, but I work a lot, so I don't get to snuggle her as much as I like to. And I went over to her cage, and there was a lot of fur in her cage, and I had already suspected that she was pregnant just because of little things like her nipples were sticking out a lot more than usual, and I had noticed a little bit of fur in her cage earlier and stuff like that. So I was like, I think she's pregnant, I think she's pregnant. Tim's like, don't worry about it. My boyfriend was like, don't worry about it. She's not pregnant, because Daisy is his rabbit actually, so he, I guess, was in denial. And I was like, no, she's pregnant. And so last night at around 6 o'clock, I saw a lot of fur in her cage, and she was making a nest, and I'm like, she's having these babies very soon, so I need to do something about it, because she was in a Tupperware container, which this is pretty much what this is a big plastic container and a plastic castle, and there's no way that the babies are going to be warm enough, and she's not going to be able to make a proper nest because she doesn't have very much sawdust or anything in her cage. Now there's tons of stuff, but last night there was like nothing. So I went over to my boss's house and I said, my rabbit's about to have babies. He has a farm. My rabbit's about to have babies. I need some stuff, and I need you to tell me what to do, because he has had he has bred rabbits before, so he kind of knows what's up. And he gave me straw and sawdust and pretty much told me to just shove it all in the castle. Oh, look at her, she's laying down. She was flopping. Maybe I'll wait and see if she does it again. Nope, I think she's done. She just wants to go see her boy toy. That's all she did yesterday when I let her out, when she was finally done cleaning them and everything. She just wanted to go over and see him, so I thought that was so cute. But anyways, so she was clearly about to have babies, and so I called my boyfriend at work and I said, this rabbit is about to have babies and you need to come home because it's your rabbit and you're gonna fucking miss this. Sorry for swearing, but it was very exciting. And I said, you're gonna miss this and you need to come home. So he got off work. He was pretty much done anyways, but he got off work and I picked him up, and then I went over to my boss's house and got some straw and sawdust for the nest, and I kind of just talked about the stuff with him and asked him questions and all that, because I was really afraid. And at this point I had already cried twice because I was really afraid for Daisy because she's so small. As you can see, whoa, where'd she go? There she is. She's so tiny compared to Dexter. I was so afraid that the babies were going to be stillborn or they were going to kill her. And those were my two hugest fears. More that Daisy was going to die because she's my baby girl and she didn't ask for this. And I was really upset the fact that she was pregnant, because something could happen to her and she didn't deserve that. But anyways, so we're literally sitting next to the cage watching her build her nest. She's like, we put a bunch of straw outside of the nest. We stuffed her already nest with sawdust for insulation and stuff. And we put a pile of hay or straw on the side here. And she'd come out and collect a bunch and then go back in over and over and over again. And she's so good. I can't even tell you how good she is. So she was on this mission to build this nest. And every once in a while she would stay in there for a little bit longer and a little bit longer, and I kept getting real nervous because I know that's what she's going to do when she stays in there for a long time. So Tim and I are huddled around this cage waiting for these babies to be born, and we finally said we need to leave her alone. We need to just let her do her thing. We trust her. She's such a good rabbit. I've never had a rabbit so good in my life. Dexter is a great rabbit, but she is a whole nother level. She is the most gentle, caring. She cuddles with you. She comes over. She wants to be cuddled with and patted. She will put her head under your foot or your hand because she wants to be cuddled with. And she just trusts us so much. So she wasn't upset that we were near her or anything like that, but we just wanted to give her some time alone and quiet. So Tim and I watched TV and he was on his computer, and I just left her alone for about an hour. So we had watched TV, I want to say for about an hour or so. Maybe even less than that. It happened really fast. And I looked over and I could see right into her castle, like right in there, into her little nest. And I could see that she was moving around a lot. And I was like, Tim, I think it's happening. I think it's happening. You need to go check, you know, next time she comes out, or just go take a peek in and see what's going on. And I've never seen that look on his face in my entire life. He looked so scared / excited / shocked. He was just like, Becca, it's happening. It's happening. Like, it's happening. And I was like, are they moving? And he said, yeah, they're moving. And I lost it. I just started bawling and crying so hard. I can't even tell you how. I've never cried that hard. I haven't cried that hard, and I've cried that hard maybe twice in my entire life. Like, I have never cried that hard. And I was just so happy and relieved that they were okay and that Daisy was okay, because I was afraid I was going to lose one of them because she's so young. And I was just so happy. And he said we only saw one at first, because she was in there and she's a big fluff ball, and she was cleaning them and cuddling with them, and they were drinking her milk and stuff, so you couldn't really see what was going on. But when she had left, she was kind of over it. She kind of just hopped out and left. And wanted to go see Dexter and run around and stuff, and eat. She wanted to drink a lot of water, so make sure she has water, because she just chugged that water when she got out of there, because I guess all the salty stuff, because she was cleaning them. So we finally got to peek in once it was all over, and all we did was, and we did not interrupt them at all, we flipped this little towel over and just put a flashlight, or yeah, his phone flashlight on top, because it's see-through, but you just can't see through it without a light. And we saw 3 little wiggling babies, and I can't even tell you how happy I was, because I thought that they were gonna die, and I had no hope. I had a little bit of hope, but I had not very much hope, and they were all very big. I'm surprised how big they were, and wiggly and healthy, and I was just so happy with everything. And Daisy wasn't mean to us or anything. Like, we could go over, like, I'm sitting right next to the nest right now, like, I'm literally right here, and she's fine. I have put my hand in, because one of them was right by the door and the other 2 were in the back snuggled up, so I just moved him to the back so he was warm. Oh my god. Sorry about that, my dad called me. So I haven't checked on them today. I don't know if I should, because I don't want to disturb them. but I want to make sure that they're okay because I'm really nervous about this whole situation. But anyways, so she had 3 babies, and I didn't sleep very good, and I'm up really early because I just want to see them and make sure they're okay and give them kisses and everything like that. So yeah. And it's my dad's birthday today, so I better go get him something, or I don't know. But what a coincidence. It's my dad's birthday and I have 3 babies. So anyways, that was my little story about my rabbits having babies. And it's funny that we kind of thought she was pregnant, and then we found out she was pregnant, and 3 hours later she had babies. Like, it happens that fast. So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I'm so happy that it happened. I have had rabbits that have had babies before, and it was beautiful, and I loved it, and I cried and cried. It's just wonderful. So, yeah. And all 3 of the rabbits are all purebred Holland Lop, so that's a good thing too. And I am going to go get Dexter fixed soon. And I was worried that I was going to miss out on having a litter before I got him fixed, so I guess we kind of got that. And now I can get him fixed and not be so sad about it. And yeah, I hope you guys liked my little bunny story vlog thing. And I will keep you guys updated on my little bunnies, and maybe do like a 2-week-old thing and a 1 month and all that stuff, so you guys can see how they're doing and everything like that. So in a couple days, I think probably 6 days, I will show you the bunnies once they're bigger and healthier and they're all okay, and then you guys can see my little bunnies and see how they're doing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.